Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Missouri Tigers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here comes the flea flicker. And they'll start off with a deep shot. Deep shot caught inside the 25. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. He'll throw it now. Catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. We go with a direct snap. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. They finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, and he fumbled it. And it's the kicking team making the recovery a special teams disaster.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Sims. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. He's got it right near the end zone. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Well, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
The Tigers will line up here on 1st down and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at 2nd and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Quarterback drops back. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. First down. We're going to throw the football. He's looking deep here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers. Here's the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. He's moving out of the pocket now. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game and the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 50. At the 30 now. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Missouri. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Chris, that 2nd-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it with a 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And moves the ball to the 35. Another first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the Soap were able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
I'm all for quarterbacks trying to make plays. I love to see the fight in a guy and wants to make a play on every single chance that he can make. But here, when you scramble and you throw the ball way back against your body, you're asking for trouble. He's so lucky that ball didn't get intercepted.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Throw to the running back in the flat. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Cook. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, going to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Touchdown, Tigers. Just ran away from the defense.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Takes a shot as he lets it go. This one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Wideout's now clustered. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. We're able to get him down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Here's a great example of the back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Same tailback, another carry. Powers through. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
So your defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack them.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for a big play downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Missouri. This offense cannot be stopped.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And the point after is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Trying to extend the play. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass, and the ball to the ground. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll run it here. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. And now the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back in motion now. Looking to pass this time. Will he score here? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Finds an open target on the left side.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Receiver makes the grab. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, drops back. Pressure is coming. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this deep to begin the second half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
That's an important 1st down on that running play. Ball handed to the running back. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. We're going to scramble now. The important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Extra point splits the uprights. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Using his legs here. Gets some space around the 30. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. To see if the defense can make adjustments. Quick throw to the left side. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll hand it off. Touchdown, Missouri. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
This one will be fair caught. Powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking right, this one caught. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He's running out of time here. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Pass not complete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Defense is coming after him. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. And the Tigers will send the punt team onto the field. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner will be brought down. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
There's contact on the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Tigers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball to 31.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Under pressure, just lets it go. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Here's the 2nd down play. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The pocket breaking down. The junior able to bring him down quickly. urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He'll try a pass here. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Missouri. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, not right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the back gets the football.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. And this time it's complete. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Touchdown, Tigers! And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Tigers come to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, I kind of feel like a coach right now because I'm always wondering why the end.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Now it's 2nd down here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that